The Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders are about to go live in the United States. However, due to tariffs, a lot of us are thinking that the price might end up going up, and this puts us in a difficult situation. Do I buy the Switch 2 now, or do I wait and maybe risk having the price go up? Let's talk about that new screen on the Switch 2. It's not OLED, however, the OLED screen most of the time is only going to affect people that are playing in portable mode when they're on the go. If you have this console connected to your TV most of the time or a monitor, that new screen that is not as good as an OLED will not have a major effect on your actual gameplay, or at least how it looks like, because you're looking at the TV basically, or your monitor. So if this is a console that's going to be connected to the family living room, I think the fact that it's not an OLED is not going to be a big deal. Mostly, it's going to affect those that enjoy the Switch on playing portable on the go, whether it's for work, adventures. But other than that, I think the fact that we're not getting OLED is fine. We all know the OLED on the Switch 2 is coming eventually. Next topic, accessories. Switch 2 accessories are coming in very expensive. My recommendation is going to be to look for Switch 1 Pro controllers. You can find some actually for about $30–40. And if you want to save an extra few dollars, you can actually go to like Marshall's or Ross, and you can find those that you have to connect using a USB cable. However, you get every benefit of the Pro controller just being wired in. Not a big deal, but accessories are coming in very expensive. Well, the Switch 1 market, secondhand market, is full of accessories used and at a cheap price. Now, for those of us that really care about backwards compatibility and have a large Switch 1 library, the Switch 2 being backwards compatible is really nice. Now we know not every game will be, but most of them seem to be backwards compatible at the moment. The biggest issue is having to pay for a better experience on the Switch 2. The price tag is already $450, and to have to pay an additional $10 or $20 per game to get better resolution or frame rate on a similar device, it's kind of unacceptable. We're paying already for the console. Allow us to enjoy our library on the Switch 2. Now, those exclusive titles on the Switch 1 have always remained there, and they never came to any other consoles. I think the same thing is going to happen with the Switch 2. Now, who knows about that From Software exclusive game coming to Switch 2? However, when it comes to exclusive games on the Switch, the prices don't go down. Even now on a second handheld market, Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers, you won't find it for under $30. And if you go to the store, sometimes it's still at $60, and you have to hope for a sale for it to go down to $40 if you missed out on it. The Switch 2 overall, it's looking like a really competitive handheld coming in 2025. I really want one, but I feel like I don't need one at the moment, and I feel like it's still going to be available. However, there's always that chance that the console might go up in price. Let me know what you think. I'll see you all around.